Hi Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. This is Flosstube number 14. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to see you all again. Today is Saturday the 27th of February 2021. So on my last video, a couple of people gave me some advice about sewing with vinyl on my sewing machine. I mentioned about I'd tried to make a project bag using vinyl and it didn't go very well. Sherry King suggested putting masking tape on the bottom of my foot on the sewing machine, and Carolina Girl said about using a piece of paper to help stitching with it. So I'm going to give those a try. I've not tried yet, but I will do. I also had an email from a lady. I won't say her name because she emailed me rather than leave a message, so I'll not say her name. But she asked me about what I use for attaching beads on my sewing, meaning the needles. Now, I used to use these horrible things, the really long, thin needles. I used to just pick them up off the market, but I hated them. Basically, they bend really easily. Sometimes you can't thread them because the eyes are so small, and sometimes the metal is filled in some of the eye, so you can't get thread through, and I hated using these. So I started using size 10 beading needles. You usually get them in Mill Hill kits as the beading needle, but yeah, you can buy them. I sent her a link for them, and I know she's got some and she's found it so much better. So yeah, there's your tip for beading. Don't use the long thin ones, they're horrible. Okay, so I'm going to show you my whips. I've got quite a lot to show today. I'm surprised really because I was thinking I wouldn't have much to show, but I've actually got quite a lot. To start off, before I show my One Nation, which is always my first whip, I'm going to show you this. I bought some stitch markers from Pretty Little Thread Keeps. It's one of my friends called Hazel. I bought some stitch markers from her. I forgot to bring those up, they were downstairs. She actually sent me this as well. She's seen my progress on my One Nation and she's made this for me. So it's an American flag thread keep, and it's also got a little, where's it gone? It's a little flag there as well. So there you go, nice little flag. So yeah, she sent me that. She said she'd seen my progress and just thought she'd make this for me. So I've now got all my threads for my flag on it. There's not much blue because I've nearly finished with the blue. But these were just loose in the box that I keep One Nation in. It's in like a plastic box with a elastic to keep it closed. So these were just loose in it. So now I've got them on my thread keep. So thank you, Hazel. I love that. So that's that one. Still nowhere to put anything. So right, so whips. So as always, my first one is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. Stitching this as part of the One Nation sell hashtag. One stitch, one star a week. And as you may recall last time, I'd only done one stitch and one star in 2 weeks. So I've managed, I won't say I've caught up because I've not, but I've done 3 stitches. I have done 3 stitches, and I think I've done 2 stars. I might have another star to do this week. But there it is up to now. So this last 2 weeks I've done Nebraska, Colorado and North Dakota. So yeah, happy with that. I'm actually putting this in my March across stick so I can catch up with the lines because I'm really falling behind with it at the minute and it's not far off finished, so I need to get caught up. So yeah, that's going to be in next month's across stick. My next one is Temperature Typography by Stitching Mommy. So I stitch on this every day. I go off the maximum temperature I've not stitched on it today. I've usually stitched on it when I do my video, but I've not done it today. And that's what we've got done. So I've just got the Y in February today. And as you can see, we've got quite a lot of green in the U, A and R. We've had quite a mild week. Maximum temperature was 14 degrees Celsius, I think, and that was on Wednesday. So yeah, it is actually getting colder now though. I think we've got a blue at the bottom of the air. It was 10 degrees, yes, on Wednesday. So yeah, Thursday. It was 10 degrees on Thursday. My next one is Cha-Cha by Heritage Crafts. So I'm stitching this as part of the one strand a night, a Facebook group, and I'm really happy with how this is coming on. Again, it's always in my Q snaps because I'm stitching it every day, but that's what I've got done. So I'm on her legs now. I've still got a bit to do in her face and her hair, but I'm getting the skin done. So I'm on her legs, so I'm really happy with that. Stay there. My next one, I do have a board somewhere, is Cappuccino by Mill Hill. I'm doing this as part of Mill Hill Mondays. So yeah, I've got my board so I can show you it the right way. And that's what I've got done. I've started some of the beads. I finished the saucer, so I started some of the beads. I've done some of the orange beads around the saucer, around the handle and at the top of the cup. So I'm happy with that. The next one is Craigside Farm by Derwentwater Designs. This was one of my letters of the month pieces for this month, and I did 6 hours on it. I'd only got a small start, you may recall, and that's what I've got done. So I've done the farmhouse and the barn next to it, and I've done some of the wall. So yeah, really happy with that. Yep, it's going to be nice that when it's done. I stitched this in hand. I don't use a hoop. With it being Ada, I find it easier to stitch in hand. Then my next one is Fern by Nora Corbett. I love stitching on this. Really nice stitch. Although I've had to order some of the Krynic. So that's how much I've got done. So I've stitched some of this that she's holding in her hands this time. This is 28 counts Buttercup Joy by Sparklies, and I just love how it's coming out on this fabric. There's going to be some Krynic in the wings, and one of them's out of stock everywhere. I think it's pewter. But I have got a blue, there's a blue shade as well, and I've managed to get that one, so hopefully get some Krynic in there next time I stitch on her. So yeah. My next one is What Side by Raise the Roof. I really like this design. So yeah, started stitching it a while ago for my husband. What side of the bed have you got up this today? So yeah, this is just being stitched on a piece of even weave, 32 count, and that's what I've got done. So I finished the grey side of the bed, I did the grey side bedside table, and I've started on the headboard on the pink side. This down here is a slipper. I was wondering what it was looking at the picture, but apparently it's a slipper. So yeah. So yeah, I like that one. And the next one is Alice by Arity M. Stitching this as part of the Alice is Back hashtag. So, yeah. Stitching this on a piece of 32 count Pearl by Paul Stitches, and that's what I've got done. So basically I finished off the red in this because I'd run out of the red last time I stitched on it, and then I've done the top part of the dress here, and then I've started on this here. So yeah, this is being stitched just using DMC threads. So yeah, really nice stitch. I'm stitching on that next month too. The next one is Egypt Garden by Chatelaine. So yeah, stitching this on a piece of even weave, and that's what I've got done. So I've started filling in this bit. The dark here is Dinky Dye's Midnight, and then I've carried on doing this border. Sorry. So yeah, really happy with that. And then my next one is Enchanted Alphabet by Lavender and Lace. I only finished stitching on this morning. So yeah, I'm stitching this on a piece of 32 count Cotton Clouds by Crafty Kitten. And that's what we've got. Let's do a bit more. So there we are. I'll fold that bit over, and then we can do that. There we go. So I've been stitching the white on the girl's pinny this time. There's a lot of white in there, so she's gonna have a blue dress but a white pinny. So yeah, I've done that much. So I really love this design. I'll show you a bit closer the girl. So there you go. So yeah, I've done all this white down here. So yeah, that's that one. So right, before I start on March, I'll tell you who the winners of my giveaway are, and I've also got another giveaway later too. So I'll put pictures of the draw. I didn't film it this time, I just took pictures. The winner of the chart, which was this one, The Best Things by Waxing Moon with the charms, is Tracy Lazelle. So Tracy, I will put a comment on your comments if you email me with your address, and I'll get it in the post for you on Monday. The finish giveaway, I had two winners of this one. The first one is Susan Hennessy, and the other one is Alison Carter. So again, I'll comment on your comment if you send me your email address, and then I'll send you an email explaining what we do next. Okay, so congratulations to you. They're the winners of this giveaway. Again, I'll have another giveaway later, which I'll tell you about after I've shown you my plans for March, next month. So the March acrostic. This time I've picked project bags. So the phrase is project bags. So I've picked a project for every letter in project bags. So the first one is going to be P for Peace Angel, as in World Peace Angel by Lavender and Lace. So I was stitching this on a piece of 32 count silver lining fabric by Pole Stitches, and that's what I've got done so far. So I'm hoping to get some more of a finish her hands off and then go back up the arm. So we'll see how we get done with that next month. So that's that one. And then our project bags is going to be Random Thoughts by the Drawn Thread. Pardon me, dear me. Right, again, this was a kit from Nimble Thimble, and that's what's got done so far. So I'll probably move up and go up to the beginning, so we'll see how much I get done on that. all is going to be One Nation. As I said before, I want to catch up with the lines on One Nation, so as well as stitching on it on a Sunday, which is my usual weekly stitch, I'm also going to spend an extra 4 hours on it, getting caught up with some of the lines. And then J is going to be just another Button Company's Dream in the Art to Heart series. So I've been wanting to stitch on this for a while, so I'm glad I've managed to get it in my acrostic. Stitching this on a piece of Haunted fabric. I'm not sure. It's 28 count Cashel linen, but I'm not sure who the maker is of it. I got it from Nimble Thimble, and that's what I've got done so far. So I'm looking forward to getting some more done on this. So yeah, a nice big crease in the middle there. So yeah. And then E is going to be Egypt Garden by Chatelaine, that I showed you earlier. That is one of my Letters of the Month pieces for March, so that's that one. I'm going to stitch on that. And then C in project is going to be Carry On by Stitch Glitch. You may recall I started this last month, or this month, February, and so I'm going to carry on with it next month. This has just been stitched on a piece of 32 count linen, linen, and that's what I've got done so far. So this again is from My Chemical Romance, the Welcome to the Black Parade, or The Black Parade is what the album's called. Okay. And then T is going to be Three Little Maids by Heritage. Not far off finish with this. I don't know if I know I won't get it finished this month, next month. Still a bit too much to do in this month, but I will get it finished this year. So this was a kit with even weave in it, and that's what I've got done so far. So I've made a start on the third bird, so I'll carry on with that this next month. And then B is going to be Block Party Wool by Hands On Designs. Again, this isn't too far off a finish. I'm not going to finish it next month though. So I'm stitching this on a piece of linen. It's a lilac linen that I got from Nimble Thimble. So that's the top. And then that's how much I've got done on the side. So you can see I've started on the third side. So hopefully I'll get that third side finished. Maybe start on the fourth side, but we'll see. We'll see how far we get with it. So yeah, again, hoping to get this finished this year. And then, where am I up to? A in project bags is going to be Alice by OTM. Again, I showed that earlier, so I'll be spending another 4 hours on that. And then G is going to be a new start, and it's going to be Colourful Guitar Landscape by Artsy. This is in my Letters of the Month challenge. It's not in March, but I thought I'll make a start on it rather than start on something random. So yeah, I'm going to start on this next month. And then S is going to be Springtime by New York Dreamer. So I really like these designs. I'm stitching this on a piece of 32 count vintage country mocha, and that's what I've got done so far. So hoping to get time done and see how far we get with that. I love this. I really like this font. So yeah, really nice. So that's my part. Oh, and then I've also got, which I've not got out, my other Letters of the Month piece, which is Firefly Fairies by Lavender and Lace, so that will be stitched on for 6 hours next month as part of my Letters of the Month piece. Okay, so that's March. We're already on the 27th of February. Okay, I've got some haul, I've got some happy mail, and I've got some non-cross stitch finishes. I've thought what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start showing some knitting or crochet, whatever it is I've been working on, because I've been neglecting it really. My hair is really driving me mad at the minute. I've been neglecting my knitting and crochet, so I'm going to start showing it at the end of my videos. I'll do it at the end, so if you don't want to see it, you don't have to see it. But I thought it will give me the incentive to do something. So what I'll do first, I'll show you my haul, and then I'll show my finishes, and then the happy mail, I think, and then that'll be the giveaway, and then my knitting at the end. So haul, these have been bought over quite some time, I've just not shown them for some reason. So my first one is Santa of the Forest by Lavender and Lace. I've seen quite a few people stitching this. I know Vonna's doing it. So yeah, just one I thought I need to get that, so I got it. So I've got that one. Got that from Arts and Designs. And then I've got, let's do that one because this is another Arts and Designs one. This is called The Wedding Quadrille by the Sweetheart Tree, and I thought it's really nice, that it'd be a really nice finish. So I'm going to hopefully start that for my wedding anniversary in August. So hopefully I'll make a start on that in August. And then this next one, I think I got from Patchwork Rabbit, is Hands-on Designs, so it's no much fun. Now, I didn't realise that these use colour and cotton threads. It does have a DMC conversion, but I looked online for the colour and cotton threads, and you can only get them from colour and cotton as far as I know, and they didn't have half of the ones you need for this. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to start it using DMC or whether I can find a conversion to Weeks or Gentle Arts or Classic Colourworks. So if anybody knows of one, please let me know. It would be nice to do it in something other than just plain DMC. So yeah, that's that one. And then this next one I got from Peakside, and it's Love is in the Air, the February stockings. Now I'd seen someone on Instagram had stitched the violets one in this. I'm also making a stocking for someone, finishing them as stockings. So yeah, I thought I'm going to get that, and so I can have a go at making some of my own little stockings. So I got that one. I love the little bird one at the top. So yeah, probably stitch that. So that's that one. And then this next one I got from Nimble Thimble. I've been buying from everywhere, it looks like, but like I said, I've been getting these over some time. This is Peaceful Woodlands by Erica Michaels, and I just love that design. Again, it's the sampler uses Classic Colourworks Belle Soie silks, which are £5, £6 a skein, so I don't think I'm going to be getting those just for this one design, so I'll probably do DMC alternatives, which it gives. The berries are made using Weeks Dye Works and DMC black, so I'll probably do the berries first. So yeah, got that one. I do like Erica Michaels, but she uses some expensive threads. So that's my haul. Let's show you my... So, last time I showed you a project bag I've made. And then, since then I've made another 3. So, and I keep getting asked if I'll make them to sell, and I'm not going to. As I've said before, a friend of mine, Tracy Ann Designs on Facebook, she makes them to sell, so I'm not going to take people from her business. If you want project bags, there's plenty of sellers out there. I just make these for my own use. So this one is a Disney one. This is some fabric I bought from Dalston Mill, I think. Official Disney fabric. And then I've just used a plain yellow for the lining, and then there's some Disney there as well, obviously. Yeah. So that's that one. So yeah, that's my Disney one. And then this next one is a Spider-Man one. My daughter sent me this fabric. She bought it from Minerva quite a long time ago. I'm going to have a long list of shops this time, aren't I? So yeah, she bought this from Minerva several years, you know, when she lived up here, which is quite a while ago. And she said she'd send me this fabric, so I said, oh, that'll make a brilliant bag. So I've made another project bag with it, and then used a navy blue, and then obviously the Spider-Man fabric at the top there. So yeah, that's my Spider-Man one. And then this next one I've actually made for my daughter. Again, she sent me this fabric. It's Scotty dog fabric. It was fat quarters, so there wasn't enough in one fat quarter to make a project bag. But she also sent me this one, which is the same Scotty dog but in white rather than in the navy. So I've put the white one on the back and then the navy one at the front, and then I had a pink zip, and then I've done the Scotty dog fabric under there again. So yeah, pink inside. So that's going to get sent off for my daughter. So they're the project bags I've made. I've got a thing for making them at the minute, but I'll need to stop, otherwise I'm not going to have any fabric left. So but I've started using the Mickey Mouse one, the Disney one. I keep my Craigside Farm in that, so the other two will get something put in them in the next week or so. Right, so the next thing is my Happy Mail. Okay, so a few videos ago, a very kind lady who wishes to remain anonymous, so I'm going to respect that, messaged me to say that she would like to send me some charts. She said she's getting quite old now and isn't stitching as much as she used to. So she said she'd like to send me some charts. So I emailed her back with my address and thanked her very much. And she said you can either use them for your own personal use, or you can give them to friends, or do them as a giveaway on your videos. So I said, yeah, great, you know, thinking, you know, I said I'll have a look what you send me, and I'll have a look through. And then the other day, I had an email from a parcel delivery company telling me that they'd got a parcel for me. Okay. And then I think it was on Wednesday it arrived, and it was, I was shocked. I got this box from the lady and it's full. Yeah, I was so surprised. I was overwhelmed basically when I opened it and had a look what was inside. So I'm going to show you some of them, and I've got some for a giveaway which I'll do afterwards. There was this lovely card in it with a sampler on the front, and then there's a pattern on the back. So yeah, that's a lovely card, so that's going to go up somewhere. And then I'll show you some of the charts that I'm actually going to probably keep, because some of them have been on my wish list for a while. So yeah, and then there's others in here that I've never seen before, and I thought I love that picture. So the first one is Wintertime by New York Dreamer. As you know, I'm doing springtime, and I've also got summertime, and now I've got wintertime. So yeah, I love that design. No, I won't put them there, I'll put them there. This next one is Little House Needleworks, Home of a Needleworker 2. I don't think I've got this one. I need to check. I've not checked yet, so I'll have a look to see if I've got it, but I don't think I do. Don't think I've got this one, so I'll have to have a look. So yeah, it's another one. And then I've got Sewn in Friendship, the two charts, one by Plum Street Samplers, the other one by Heartstring Samplery. These have been on my watch list for a while, so I'm so glad I've got these. I'm thinking I'll make it into a pillow like this, and I don't know whether to do two separate pillows or do one with one on either side, so I'll have to think about that. So yeah, that's those. And then these next ones are from Tralala, which is a French designer. So I'm just going to show you the pictures, because they're French names. I'm not going to even attempt to read some of them. So there's that one. And that one. And then there's this one that's got quite a few little pillows on. And then there's this one, Papa Noel. And then this one actually says On the Beach. So that's that. And then again, these ones I've not heard of. These, Renato Parolin, which is Italian. So I've just pulled a couple out that I know I'm going to keep hold of. This one is Noel. And then this is an alphabet, which I really like. So yeah. And then there's this Just Nan chart, which is called Spring in the Air. I'll have to see if I can get there. There's 2 beads and a charm, so I'll have to see if I can get them so I can stitch it. And then the last one I'm going to show from these oh, in fact there's another one, Dreaming of Tulips by Rosewood Manor. Again, this has been on my watch list for a while. So yeah, that's that one. And then this one isn't actually cross stitch, but it's done on canvas, and a friend of my mum's gave me a roll of tapestry canvas a while ago, so this is going to go on it. It's called Red Hot Peppers. It's American Quilt Collection by Laura J. Perrin Designs. So I really like this. It's stitched using Karen watercolours and DMC Pearl Cotton, and then there's some YLI ribbon floss. So I'd love to do that. I really like that design, so I'm going to do that one. And I've still got half a box full. There's a couple of kits in here. There's a DMC kit, there's an anchor kit, there's a Prairie Schooler chart, Blackbird design charts. There's all sorts in there. So I'm going to have a proper look through them over the next couple of weeks, and I've pulled some of these Tralala charts out for a giveaway, and I'll do some more giveaways. But yeah, there's all sorts. So all I can say is thank you so much to the lady who sent them me. I'm just, like I say, I was just overwhelmed when I received it and opened it. You know, I just can't get over this box full of goodies. So again, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'll show you them. The Tralala ones, the ones I know I'm not going to stitch, but somebody will do. I'll just do it as one giveaway. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charts. Okay, so the first one is that, and then there's that one, and then that one, that one, and then finally that one. So as I said, they're all Tralala collection charts. Use DMCs, what I can see mainly. So for this giveaway, I'm going to ask if you can help me to come up with a business name. As I said last time, I'd set up a Facebook group called Lancashire Stitchers Finishing Touches, but that's not what I want to call my business. My actual business needs to have a nice catchy name. I want Finishing Touches or Finishing Touch in there somewhere, but I want you to help me to come up with a business name. So it's going to be just a normal giveaway. I'm going to draw it like I've done the ones today using the random comment generator. I'm looking for the word finishing because, like I said, I want the word finishing touches in my business name. Obviously, if you can't think of a name, that's fine. Just use the word finishing because that'll be the word I'll pick up for the giveaway. But yeah, it'd be nice to have some ideas because I need to think of a good catchy business name. So that's my giveaway. So as I said, a business name with the word finishing touch in it, or finishing touches, and or just use the word finishing if you want to enter the giveaway. Obviously the winner of the giveaway, it doesn't mean I'm going to pick your suggestion. I'll just read all the ones and come and try and come up with some sort of idea. So as far as my business is concerned and life update, I've started having weekly telephone calls with a mentor from the Chamber of Commerce. She's not craft related, she's more management, but she's gone through the same scheme that I'm going through now, so she's been where I am, and she's going to help me to do a business plan, which I need to do for the scheme. So every week I have a 1 hour telephone conversation with her. It would be face to face but for COVID, so it's not by telephone, where she helps me. She answers any questions I might have, and then I do part of my business plan in between the phone calls. But obviously I need to come up with a good business name. So yeah, that's as much. Apart from, I emailed the agency, the supply teaching agency, to tell them that I won't be working for them again, because they were starting to pester me already. So it was, and my husband said, just email them and tell them you're not working for him again. So I did that, and it's like a weight's gone off my shoulders. I'm not dreading the phone call. I'm not worried about doing supply work anymore, although I'm still filled with trepidation, wondering whether I'm doing the right thing about this new business. But my brother's started up in business on his own, and he said it's normal. You're gonna feel like that. You've just stopped your main source of income, and you're gonna have to start earning it yourself. So yeah, I understand that, but like I say, it's like a huge weight has gone off my shoulders. I'm not going to be dreading the phone ringing, that wanting me to go working at some random school in the middle of nowhere. So, so yeah, it's just really nice knowing that's not going to happen. But yeah, so we'll just have to see how things go with the business now. I have put a message on the Facebook group that I'm not going to take any commissions until my business is up and running, because as part of this support from the Chamber of Commerce, I need to not be trading. I need to have a start date for my business, so I'm not doing any commissions. I'm keeping the Facebook group open, and I'm going to post on there when I do have a start date. Hopefully it'll be in the next couple of months, probably after the 6th of April, because that's the new tax year. But yeah, I've got to do my business plan before I can even think about starting up properly. So yeah, that's brilliant. I'm really happy with how that's going along, and the support I'm getting is brilliant. I'm just loving it. I didn't realise, I've been thinking about doing a business for a while, but I thought you needed to have lots of money to start a business. I thought you needed to know all about business stuff, and you don't, basically. You can get the support to do it. So yeah, right, so as I said, I'm going to start talking about my knitting. I have been knitting this past 2 weeks because I've been knitting things for my grandchildren, and I want to start something for my new grandchild who's due in April, but I didn't want to start something new until I finished something. Because I've got so many knitting and crochet projects on, you know, that have been started and then they've put in a bag and in the cupboard and not been touched. So I need to get going with it. So at the end of my videos, for the time being, I'm going to start showing what I'm knitting on at the moment. So my first one is this little jacket. It's made with Snuggly Snowflake Chunky, which is like a fleecy yarn. It doesn't feel very nice when you're knitting with it, but you get used to it. I've done this for my grandson Noah, pardon me, and I actually finished this last night. Apart from sewing buttons on, I need to get some buttons for it. So this is it. I've done it in size 2 to 3, and the hood's got little ears on it. So that's that finished. So I need to get some buttons and then I can give it to him before the weather gets too warm. So yeah, that's for Noah. So I'm glad to get that finished. I'm really glad. So that's that one. And then this next one I'm doing for my granddaughter Beatrix in Cardiff. It's a little dress and it's made using Serda Snuggly cotton. It's 100% cotton. I'm doing this in size 1 to 2 years, and I've finished the back. Obviously it needs blocking, which I'm not going to do till I've finished it, but this is the back. So as you can see, it's got a nice design on it. It's like little butterflies on it, and then you've got 2 button bands at the top, so it fastens with buttons on either side. So that's the back I've done. It's dusty rose, and then this is light grey at the bottom, and it'll have light grey on the edge of the sleeves and on the collar as well. So that's the back. And then I've started on the front, so I've only done that much, but yeah, so I've made a start. Hopefully I'll get this finished before the weather gets too warm in the summer. My needles, I love knitting with these needles at the minute. They're Knit Pro Zing needles. They're different colours for different sizes. So I've got some shocking pink ones, which are size 5mm. And then there's some red ones, green ones, blue ones, and then these are purple. These are 3.75mm. So yeah, so that's what I've got done there. So that's hopefully next time, in 2 weeks' time, I'll have done quite a bit more than that. Hopefully. So the idea is I'll get the incentive to do it, so I can show progress on my video. So I think that is it. Oh, in fact, I've got this yarn as well. I'm going to knit something using this yarn from a new granddaughter. It's a Stylecraft Wonder Soft Stardust double knitting. It's got a very nice sparkle to it. Not too sparkly, but there is a tiny touch of sparkle in there. You won't be able to see it on the video, I don't think. But yeah, so I've got a few balls of that to knit a nice little cardigan or something for my new granddaughter. So as I said, I think that's it for now. Hopefully I'll be able to show some more finishes next time. So have a good 2 weeks. My next video will be 2 weeks today. That's when the giveaway will end. Oh, I didn't say. Normal giveaway rules can apply. Don't use the word giveaway. Please be over 18, etc, etc. So thanks for watching and bye for now.